is X, formerly known as Twitter. Is it actually the best app ever? Genuinely. I just stole my own X virginity about 2 days ago. And because a very nice guy named B Souls shouted out my sports account called Sip of Alex, and it blew up. 700,000 views on Twitter, and it got me like 2,000 subs in a day. And to the guy B Souls, I love you. I'm obsessed with you. You've gained a fan for life. I owe you everything. But Twitter, I guess, has the power to change everything. And, you know, another account posted my thing on Instagram, and it helped. It also helped. I thank you so much for doing that, called alley-oopings. But this Twitter post, the power that Twitter has is absolutely nuts. It's genuinely insane. It changed my entire life. And this is not just about me, okay? I'm not trying to make this a personal story. I just want to say how one post literally genuinely did make me inspired to continue to making those sports videos. I've been doing them for almost a year. Fail. And I'm like, oh my God, I might be the biggest dumbass loser ever. And sure, I still could be. But the bump from Twitter, the subs that came over and were so nice saying, hey, here from Twitter, I'm a great guy and you're pretty funny sometimes, I'll sub. Just kind, genuine people. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to get a Twitter. And I've been learning how to use it this entire time. I'm like, this is kind of awesome. And I'm addicted. And you know, being a content creator, a social media guy, I was posting on every major platform except Twitter until now. And I'm like, oh my God, all my friends were right. Every single friend I have that is chronically online says, Twitter's my most used app. Twitter's my most used this. Yeah, sometimes I do see some weird stuff on there, like very weird. Like if I said it, I would get banned from life or everything. But I see why it's addicting. You fall into these loopholes, these algorithm traps. They got me. You got me hooked. All right, Elon, I'll give it up. You got me. But I'm on there now. After having it for about 2 days, I'm addicted. I can't get off. It's so fun, so interesting. It's a good way to express what you're doing, what you're up to, even though no one gives a rat's ass. 99.9%. Like, okay, no one gives a rat's ass any of the time. Everyone has their own problems, blah, 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 blah. But I could realistically see people making friends on this space. Can they be the best of friends? Maybe. Can some of them be weird? Sure, but that's everything. But the way Twitter has changed my entire life, I am like, wow. Elon has manufactured this thing into a fantastic product that actually, I don't know, it brings on, for some reason, a more like, I'm not gonna say advanced audience, a more like dialed, chronically online base of people that like saw that post, then saw the name of my account, then were like, you know what, I'm interested enough because of this Twitter post, which is, I guess, very hard to get a pretty big chunk of views on Twitter, and they all came and were nice. You know, starting any business on Instagram, especially on TikTok. TikTok is the worst for like, if you're trying to blow up something, it's very hard to get people from TikTok onto your business, to your website, to your this, to your that. I don't know why that is. That's what I've experienced the absolute most. Instagram was always the best, and now Twitter is like the space to, I guess, make something of yourself, to promote others. Like, people out of the kindness of their heart are retweeting my account, other people's accounts, other people's works of art, whatever it may be. Trust me, my stuff is not a work of art. It's just me, my fat ass sitting here with my opinions. If you like it, I love you so much. If you don't, I don't blame you. Sure, you don't have to like it. I don't like a lot of things in this world. A lot of things I should like, especially. But this thing is just, it's the best. It is the best, and it's something I'm going to put quite literally 10 times more of my effort into because it fosters real growth. And I said the word fosters. I'm becoming more literate. Maybe law school is changing my life. Elon, thank you. You know, people may not like you, and sure, you've said and done some weird stuff, and you've been accused of some crazy things, but what you've done with X so far is the one thing I'll be like, you know what? Thank you. And thank you to people that use it. Thank you to people that are chronically on Twitter, showing me how to use it, showing me what to say on Twitter and what to not tweet. And I keep calling it Twitter, I know, X. Sorry, formerly known as X, Twitter, but now X. Like, this app is different. What is wrong with Sneako? Now, Sneako is, if you don't know who Sneako is, he was an amazing YouTuber for the past like 10 years. Made like really influential, like motivational videos and really like artsy, fartsy, as some people say, videos. Like, it woke me up. Like, any weird question you had about life, he'd make a video on it, and he would make it beautiful. I was hooked. I would rewatch all of his videos for the past 5-6 years. Like, genuinely, I'd sit my fat ass down. I'd be like, oh, what did Sneako post today? Oh, this is kind of cool. How I can win at life? What life is about, what this is about, what that's about. And then now he's turning into one of those clips guys that just says out of pocket things for no reason. And look, I'm no like guy that goes, hey, you can't say that. Hey, don't say that. I could care less. I say crazy things. People say crazy things. I don't care. Words do not affect me. I'm so tough and strong, I guess. But it's the fact that he like has been purposely trying to get a clip now on his streams. He acts like quite the douchosaurus Rex. He acts like everyone knows him and everyone thinks he's literally God himself. Like, oh, you know me? Yeah, I'm Sneako. Yeah, you probably know me. Yeah. No, I'm this. I'm an absolute badass. And I'm like, dude, he used to make really sick stuff and he seemed like a really good guy. And then just for some reason it got weirder and more like trying too hard to be a badass. Like Sneako, by the way. Yeah, you know me. Like what happened? The artsy fartsy stuff he used to make was genuinely beautiful. Like I wanted to get into YouTube and express my opinions because of him. And I thought I could never do it better than him because he would go out in New York City, film random stuff, and he'd film, even the smallest things he'd film was like art. And I'm glazing the soul out of this man right now, but it was art. It was beautiful. And then now he's, he fell into that red pill thing, the black pill stuff. I don't even know which pill it is at this point. It could be a neon green pill. I don't know. But he was doing with the whole like, I hate women. Hopefully that'll get some comments on my Instagram reels. You can't hate women like that. Why do you hate women? And he just kept falling for it. And I get the money was there. He probably got paid an absolute fat bag for it. And trust me, I would do worse things for money. So I don't really blame him on that part. The what if is like, what if he kept doing the artsy videos and didn't stop and stopped trying to go after blue haired people? Like whatever. I mean, at this point, who cares? Like, sure, you can make fun of whoever you want. Make fun of anyone. Everyone should get made fun of. Doesn't matter. Green, orange, whatever. I don't really care. But like, don't do it for a clip and don't go too far for no reason. Like, there's just some of the stuff he says is just, this is why. Like, did you really have to go that deep on a woman's character? Like the other guys, that the Lenny guy on Instagram that goes, step on the scale. Yeah, women shouldn't judge guys on height. Like he's trying so hard to like appeal to guys that hate women. Like, yeah, if you can judge us on height, then we can judge you on weight. And he keeps going and calling them fat. I'm like, dude, like I know you're trying to get on the side of every guy that goes, yeah, women suck. And some points in life, women do suck a lot. Trust me, they have ruined my life at points. I've been down horrendous over women. Oh, like bad, really bad, scarily bad. But it's just like when you do it for the clip and just to get those kids riled up, like, yeah, screw them. Come on, man. Sneako, I really do miss the old Sneako. Impractical Jokers is still rising. The show is still popping off with Sal and Murr and unfortunately Q, Brian Quinn, who is the worst out of the Impractical Jokers, but still, you have to have a boring, more like a less funny one to show how funny Murr and Sal are, but Q's still goated. They all are. There's no hate to any of them. And the fact that this show is still surviving, is still on television and continues to grow, even after Joe the Goat Gatto left the show, I thought the show would just slowly fade away. I thought they really needed all four of them. I thought Joe was the best, and then shows that even losing your LeBron, they still banded together and held the weight like he never even left. It was like the first episodes after Joe is gone, you're like, oh, well, no, is this show going to survive? And then they found a way to make it seem like he never left. And there was rumors that Joe might be coming back, so if he does, the show will be even better. But these guys are genuinely hilarious. They're like one of the few groups of people, groups of guys or girls, whatever, that are in the older category. Like probably, I assume they're all about 40 plus. But they can make any age demographic laugh. Elderly people, 80 plus, 14-year-olds, 12-year-olds, they have a gift. Every episode, like there's some point where I chuckle. And I used to be the type of guy that goes, I don't laugh at boomers jokes. They're too old. They don't understand our jokes, our humor, our Gen Z humor. But they get every part of humor. If you need a laugh, if you want a show to watch with your family or your girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever it may be, telling you, rewatching Impractical Jokers episodes, watching the new ones, they're never gonna get canceled. This show is something people should look at as a piece of actual art, especially Sal, Volcano, I love you, the whole crew. It's just amazing work.